Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, I want to share my thoughts with regards to this incident that took place in Dubai. Links will be put on below. This is, the Indian couple that was staying in Arabian Ranches. Name is Hiren and Vidhi Adhiya. Okay, this couple that was staying there, Indian couple. Arabian Ranches is one of those posh localities. So they're staying there with their two daughters. One was, I think, 14 and 18. No, 13 and 18. Okay, now they're 13 and 18. So 2 years ago, June 17, 2020, while they were sleeping, this Pakistani guy, construction worker, 26, he waited outside the couple's home for 6 hours. Once the lights were off, he sneaked in through the unlocked patio door, went inside where the lights were off. He was basically searching for money, jewellery, whatever valuable stuff. So after taking the cash from the wallet of the ground floor of the property, he went upstairs to check for more valuables. It was when Hiren, 48-year-old, he heard noise beside the bedside drawer. As soon as he saw him awake, this Pakistani guy took a knife and he stabbed him to death before attacking the wife. So obviously when you're stabbing them, the wife obviously must have woken up, and he stabbed them through the blanket. Hiren was stabbed 10 times in the head, chest, abdomen and left shoulder. Wife 14 times. Neck, head, chest, face, ear and right arm. Both victims, he kept attacking them until they died. As he left the bedroom, the daughter, who was 18 at the time, he saw her. He ran, chased her, stabbed her in the neck. The sister and the girl, who was 13, witnessed a horrifying crime scene and called the police. It seems they gave him a kick or something, and he ran away from the scene. During the police and prosecution's questioning, later on he was found in Sharjah. They found the knife 500 meters away from the villa. He was caught in Sharjah and he admitted to committing the crime. Later on, he changed his verdict and said that no, he didn't. But DNA with the handprints and everything, they found it was him. And he claimed that his mother was sick in Pakistan and fallen sick. He was thinking of ways to provide her money, which I'm absolutely disgusted. I mean, just you can give all these bullshit excuses and, oh, my poor baby and all that. That's why I killed somebody else. Okay. When he appeared in court 2020, he changed his plea and denied all charges. However, after the daughters and the father's friend testified in court, he was found guilty. The older daughter told the judge 1:30 a.m. that day in the night, she heard cries for help coming from the parents' bedroom. She used her mobile phone to see what was happening upstairs. I met him at the room's door. He stabbed me at sight, but I kicked him before he fled. The deceased father said the older daughter called him about 2 a.m. and was screaming hysterically. She was screaming and her mother was dead. And her father was moving, but he was stabbed too, he said in court. I thought it was a nightmare at first, but when my wife and I arrived, we called the police and ambulance. Prosecutors have asked for a death penalty. They said the crime was premeditated and planned. The victim can appeal within the next 15 days. Okay, what do I think? Look, death is the easiest way out. For him, death, just die, finish. It's like someone putting you to sleep. For such individuals, I don't think death is the answer or the solution. You need to keep them alive. You need to punish them for the rest of their life. Keep them alive and make them suffer for the rest of their life. Whether it's solitary confinement, whether it is living with one meal a day, whether it is being given the most inhumane conditions possible. Such people, they are meant to suffer. They're meant to be like this. You might say, Loy, then what is the difference between him and what? Punishment. Think about it. This couple have these two daughters, 13 and 18, these two girls who are 13 and 18. They witnessed their mother and father killed in a pool of blood, lifeless. Do you think they can ever forget that? That's number one. Number two is, who's going to provide for them? Who? Okay, you'll say the uncles and aunt. Okay, fine. Then my next question to you is, does the role of a mother and father have any importance in the lives of a child? Your mother and father, do they have any value in your life? When you were small and growing up, did they have any value? Today, do they have any value? So, who's going to take care of them? Who's going to guide them? Who's going to be there for them? Who's going to make them forget this traumatic event? In fact, can you imagine them after this incident, how much they must have been crying? How many sleepless nights they must have spent in the lone darkness? Maybe they can't even sleep because that shock of what happened. Have you ever thought of this? You know, I have a baby, I have a wife. Every day I think, if I die, who will be there for them? And now imagine if both the husband and wife die and the child is alive. Who's going to be there? If you have a child and you and your spouse die, who's going to take care of the child? Especially in this evil world that is there, this unfair, this unforgivable world. This Pakistani man, forget the nationality, this animal should not be put to that. He should be made to suffer each and every single day of his life in the most inhuman way possible. He should not be allowed to sleep easily. He should not be allowed to eat easily. He should not be given an easy way out. He should be made to suffer. Just like when you have someone who commits rape, a rapist, I don't believe that they should just be jailed. They should be castrated, removed physically. And then they should be named and shamed. And after being castrated, then they should be punished every single day physically with whips and all that. So much pain should be given to them that they should regret that they were even born. You know, that private part that they have, no? Through which they committed the crime. You know, even in India, you have this guy who raped this girl, Nirmala or something. He raped her in such a way, they put iron rods inside and removed her intestines out. That badly they raped her. And when he was caught, the lawyer itself was saying this girl should be taught a lesson. Imagine the lawyer. This is some of the Indian men, how they think. And he himself has admitted saying, well, she should be taught a lesson. Girls need to be taught a lesson. We men will teach them a lesson. He didn't have any remorse. So with such a mentality, death is a gift. You should chop that main package of theirs and keep them alive. And every single day, punish them. Every single day, physically, pain should be given. That they should regret the day they were born. And name and shame them publicly, where everyone should identify them, laugh at them, mock at them. They should not be allowed to work. They should not be allowed to have an easy life. Then they should not be allowed to die. Because such inhuman individuals who kill even people who harm children, this is their punishment. This is at least what I feel. I really feel for these children. I really feel for these youngsters. No amount of words, no amount of good wishes, no amount of anything can help them. But I just hope that they have the courage to move on. And through this horrific incident, may this animal and people like him be made examples of. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Let me know your thoughts. This is me signing off. You guys take care.